All right, let's crush the Sudoku. This one's called Kickstart by Will Power. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to have the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. We got arrows, so numbers on arrows sum to the number in the arrow circle. So these two numbers add to whatever's in the circle. We got arrows all over the place. Killer cages, these two numbers add to 16. So the number in the top left of the corner. And then all 5 of these add to 15. Numbers do not repeat on the arrows or in the cage. Okay, so sometimes numbers do repeat in arrows, and I guess sometimes in cages. Not usually in cages, but I feel like usually they can repeat on arrows, so that's interesting. The cells shaded orange are the same number as one another, so all of these are the same value. Okay, let's get it going. So 16, there's only one way to make 16 with two numbers. That's a 7, 9. So now we have the 9 can't go on an arrow tip. Yeah, a 9 can't go on an arrow at all. So this is definitely the 9, and this is the 7. So this is a 7, this is a 9, and then both of these arrows have to add to pretty big numbers. This one can't be 9, so it must be 8, and this one must be 1. And then now this can't be a 1, so the only numbers that could, like, this has to add to either 8 or 9 because there's a 7 here, and this number has to be bigger than it. And 7 plus 1 would give me 8, but 1 can't go here, so this has to be a 2, and this has to be a 9. Okay, so we don't have an orange cell yet, but we're kind of creeping closer to them. Okay, this 2 goes on this arrow, which is not very helpful. 1 goes on this arrow. So 7... The big numbers are looking at this one, so this has to be, like, this could be a 3, right? This could be 2, 1 on the arrow. That's still possible. But this has to be at least a 3 and at most a 6. I guess I'll just pencil mark that. It's not great, but it's something, I guess. Okay, interesting that, like, the orange cell appears in both a 15 cage with 5 cells, which is a lot of numbers, and also in a circle, 3 circles, 4 circles. So 4 different circles that have arrows. And also 2 of this, like this orange cell is the sum of these 2 that is in the 15 cage. So 15, yeah, that's, so 15, a 5-cell 15 cage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the smallest digits I can possibly put in there, and they add to 15. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which really makes me think that the orange cell is the 5. Let me give that some thought. So the smallest it could be is a 3, but then every single one of these would have to be 1, 2. Oh, and this, okay. Yeah, okay. So I just realized that there's 2 cells in the cage that are on this arrow and 2 cells that are in the cage on this arrow. Only one of these numbers can be summed to by 2 different sets of values. Like, if I try to put 4 here and I need to make 4 with 2 different set pairs of numbers, it's impossible. You can make it with 3 and 1, but you can't. There's no other 2 numbers that sum to 4. So orange is absolutely 5. So all of these are 5. And then these are 4, 1 or 2, 3, but they're not 5. Okay, 1 can't go here, so 1 goes in one of these. I guess I can just take 1 out of this. Oh, and 2 can't go in here. So these are the bigger numbers. So these are the lower numbers that are adding to 5. So they are 2 or 1. Okay, so things are happening, dude. So what else is going on? So these 2 numbers, so this is either going to be 2, 3, which would make this 1, 4, or it's going to be 1, 4, and 2, 3. So I think either way, the 1 goes with 4 this way, so 1 goes with 3 this way. So these numbers are either 4 or 6, because it's 1, 3 or 2, 4. Those are the 2 combinations. After I do, so one of these is going to be 1, 4, which would put a 4 here, and if this is 1, 4, then this is 2, 3, so this would be 2, 4, which would add to 6. The other alternative is that this is 2, 3, and this is 1, 4, so the 3 would go here and the 1 would go here, and that adds to 4. So these 2 cells are either 4 or 6, which is not straightened out yet. Okay, so this arrow might be kind of restricted because it has a 2 on it. And there can't be a 1 here, there can't be a 2 here, there can't be a 3 here because then it would add to 5. So this is at least 6. And it can't be 7 because it can't be a 5 here. And it can't be 9. So I think this is either 6 or 8. Which would put a 6 or a 4 here, which is a 6-4 pair actually. There's got to be something to do with like the geometry of these arrows all pointing together. Oh, this one adds to, okay, maybe the arrow's adding to 5. So, oh, this one adds to 5, yeah, okay. So this is definitely a 4. I missed that. So this is a 4 to add to 5, which makes this a 6. And that makes this a 6, which makes this 4, 2. And this one is 3, 1, which adds to 4. And now we've got a bunch of stuff in the puzzle, dude. Nice. 5 has to go in one of these. Could it be this one? Is that a question? One of these is a 5. 4 has to go here by Sudoku. Any more of that? 1, 1. This has to be a 1. This is a 6. These are now 7 and 8. So this is a 7. This is an 8. 2 numbers left in the column. They are 2 and 3, which is not hashed out yet. It wouldn't appear. 3 numbers left in this column. There's 7, 8, 9, I think. There's a 7 and a 9 here. So this is an 8, which makes this a 7, 9 pair. Okay. So it looks like the numbers left in this box are 2, 3, 7, 9. Oh, and there's a 7, 9 looking at this, which makes this a 2, 3 pair with this. So this is a 7 or a 9. 2, 3, 7, 9. So how do we get over to the right side of the board? 5, 5. So I was saying, yeah, one of these has to be a 5. This can't be. Okay, so one of these two is a 5. Saying this can't be because it's on a 5 arrow. Ooh, this can't be 5 because these two arrows, this arrow and this arrow, share this cell. So if this was 5, then whatever this number is plus this number has to equal 5, and whatever this number is plus this number has to equal 5. So these two would have to be the same number, which is impossible. So this can't be a 5, which means this is a 5. Which unfortunately doesn't help me with this thing, but did straighten this out a little bit. All right, this can't be 4, and this can't be 4. So this arrow can't be 4, 1, and has to be 2, 3. And there's a 2 looking at this, so this is a 3. This is a 2. Can we figure out these more of these arrows? This obviously can't be a 3 anymore. But I think this could be a 1, so this still could be any of these other values, I think. Can't be a 2, so this can't be a 4, I guess. Oh, there's a 2 here looking at the 3. So this is a 3. Okay, so this is probably pretty limited, but that does this as a 2, that does this as a 3. Okay, so I think this cell is probably pretty limited. I don't think I know it yet, but this can't be a 3 because it can't repeat, so it can't be 6. It can't be a 2, so it can't be 5. Oh, it is, so it is a 4. So and that's a 1. This one actually is probably kind of limited because this cell is pretty limited. Oh, what are these two? So this is 5 and what? 5 and 6? Okay, so now 5 and 6 can't go on here either. So yeah, I think this arrow is probably relatively limited. 3 can't go here, 2 can't go here, 1 can't repeat. 5 can't go in here. I guess it couldn't for a couple reasons, but 4, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7 or 8. This can't be a 9. So this is a 7 and this is an 8. Wow, there was a lot of things looking at that. 7, 8. Cool. So now this is 7, 2, making this a 9. And we're starting to leak into the right side of the board a little bit. 9 can't go on an arrow. Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking Sudoku was putting a 9 down here, but there's a 9 in the box. Okay, so 9 by Sudoku goes in one of these two places. Oh, this is a 3 by Sudoku. These two numbers, 1 and 6. So this is a 1. This is a 6. These three numbers are 2, 7, and 9. This is a 9 because I'm seeing 2 and 7 looking at this cell. So these are 2, 7. Okay, now there's only 3 numbers left in the row. 1, 4, 6. I don't think that's decided at all. Nothing putting any pressure on that. So these three numbers are 2, 7, 8. Got a 7 and 8 up here. Oh, and a 2. So this is a 7. These are 2, 8. This can't be an 8 though, because there's a 9 here, so this 9 can't go in here. So this is an 8. This is a 2. Does that limit this number at all? I don't think so. I think this could still be all three of these things, because this could still be a 3, a 6, or an 8. Okay, making progress though. So one of these two is a 5. 2, 2, one of these two is a 2. Three numbers in the column. You need a 3, a 6, and an 8. 3 and 6 here. Got 6 here, so 6 goes here. And these are just 3, 8. I don't think that's decided yet. Alright, where's the rest of the Sudoku here? 1, 1. This is, one of these two is a 1. One of these two is a 4. So this is a 4, 1 pair. Which makes these 9 and 3. So 9 goes here. 3 goes here. One of these two is a 3. I think this is a 1. Because the only numbers left in the column are 1, 4, 6, and 3. And we got 3, 4, and 6 here. So the only one left over is a 1 here. So this is not a 1. These are 3, 4, 6. 6 can't go here. So this is, one of these two has to be a 6. So these are 3, 4, 6, except 6 can't go here. So this is either a 3 or a 4. So I don't think this can be a 2. Because either number that I add 2 to, it would be a 5 or a 6. And this can't be a 5 or a 6. So this is a 2. Interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7, 8, 9 in these. I'm saying that this one can't be a 9. I think this has to be a 2 by Sudoku. Yeah. So this is 7, 8, 9 as well. Oh, there's a 3 looking at this. This is an 8. So this is a... What is this? 2? This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 3. Looks like this still could be a 5 and make this a 9, right? It's very possible. Oh, it has to be a 5. Because we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, and so the smallest number I can put on this arrow is a 5, which makes this a 9, which is the biggest number that I can put here. So I can't put a number bigger than that there. So this is a 7. These are now 9, 8, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 9. I was already there, but this is not a 5. Come on, this is done. 3, 6 here. Got a 3 here, 6 here. 2 here, 7 here. This is not a 7, which makes this a 7. Okay, this has got to be pretty limited now, right? 2 plus 1 is 3, so this can't be a 1, which makes this a 1. 2 plus 4 is 6, that's still possible. 2 plus 6 is 8, both of those are still possible. Oh, but this is a 4, I'm looking at this, so this is a 6, this is a 4, this is a 6. These are 8, 9, so this is an 8, this is a 9. That does this, 8, 9, 8, 4, 7, 1, 5, 6, 4, 1. That's a puzz, dog. Smashed it. Smushed it. Smeeshed it, dude. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.